Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the mobile app coaching. My name is Glenn Tompkins, Senior Stock Market Strategist for VectorVest. Glad to be here. Glad to have you here. If you can hear me loud and clear, by all means, please respond with VV Nation to let me know that, baby, I am coming across the wires loud and clear. All right, so man, oh man, we all know Fed cut 50 basis point. I think what was expected is 25 basis points. We've been talking about it since Wednesday when the actual cut took place. My biggest thing is it concerns me that the Fed came out the gate with a 50 basis cut instead of a 25 basis cut, which most people thought would happen. Couple of things that then popped in my mind. Is this a panic move that he came too late to the party? Interesting. All right, someone says they're out of Palantir now. I've got stops in place, Jazz, for Palantir. I'm up like 32%. I am keeping my eyes on it. I don't want to give any of that back. I don't want to give much of that back at all. I'm just going to just keep my eyes on it because there's things in the market that have my concern. We're going to keep our eyes on that for right now. Somebody said, Walter says quadruple witching. I thought it was triple witching. The almanac says September triple witching for Friday, September 20th. That's what it says here. It says triple witching, not quadruple. Can y'all read that? For the September 20th, it says triple witching. All right, so I got triple witching. Tom's got quadruple witching. I'm just saying. I'm waiting for the alert to hit. We got 106 people in here. We'll see. I think Tom might be off by one of the witchings. Heard quadruple. Bill says he heard quadruple as well. I don't know. The almanac says triple. All right. With that being said, what's up, Pneumatic? Glad that all you guys are here. Hello, SLV, please, and gold. Not ready for that yet. You know me. I'll give you an opportunity to look at them. I'll make sure that you get a chance to look at those stocks. Real quick, Koo put up on the screen. Save up to 70% on selected courses, selected education courses. You guys wanted more time on those on that sale, so we are doing it. We've extended our summer sale for educational courses out to September 30th. Go to www.vectorvest.com/sale. www.vectorvest.com/sale. All right, as you see right on the screen right there. Check it out. You want some of the best education that's out there to help you guys make decisions depending on how you invest in the market? Go check it out. Ken says, triple witching. Options expire today, monthly, weekly, and daily. Someone said it used to be quadruple witching. Where was that? I just saw a comment. What did the comment said? Triple witching. I thought somebody said it used to be quadruple witching. It's triple. It used to be quadruple, says T. That's what it was. It's triple. It used to be. Hi, Raul. All right. So what do we got? 100 and last time I checked, 170. Good. We're ready to get started. All right. First thing is a lot of people have been asking since the Fed cut, what should they be doing? So the day of the cut, there was a lot of volatility in the market. The market went up. Big wick at the top of the candle, came back down under a serious level of resistance that's been touched about 4 or 5 times, okay? Then yesterday, the market goes up nicely above that level of resistance, and now it's being served as a level of support. So let's talk about that a little bit. As I look at what's going on, I see all of the major calls in the market up to include the green light buyer, which, by the way, we got to wait for it to close for the green light buyer to go back to neutral. But the confirmed call is up. The DEW is up. Primary wave is up. But the guidance today says VectorVest advocates caution when buying stocks at this time. So one of the biggest things I always want to look at, especially since I'm on the mobile app, how about this? On the mobile app, I want to sort my watch list by BSR. Is this possible? Vermilion? No. The BSR is only associated with the market timing graph. Market timing only. So the buy to sell ratio is only used for the market timing, not for stocks. Kiwi, meow. Hey, what's up? Kiwi. So that's to answer your question. I tried to sign up for the challenge yesterday, but could not get through to register. Ready, vet, go. Give our product support staff a call. Give our product support staff a call to help you with that. T says rebalancing is happening today, so there's a lot of volatility in the market. This will happen for the next couple of weeks. Great time to buy for the year-end rally. So I want to finish the idea here. Noticing that all of our market timing calls are up, but look at what's going on in the market today. The Dow, the NASDAQ, the S&P, the VVC are all down for the day. So if I'm trading today only, then even though everything looks bullish in the market, today is not the day to go buy anything long unless you find something that's really rocking and rolling. And we're going to take a look at some of those stocks if we can, because I want to know what's moving now. So with that being said, if I'm day trading, just like we did in the Jockey Club today, we didn't buy anything at all today. We let the market settle in. I know that overall, looking at what we see, the market's saying go, go, go. The color guard today right now is saying we advocate caution. So keeping that all in market, keeping all of that in mind, I want you to just pay attention to what you do with your stocks. Right now, on a day like today when the market's moving down, someone took Palantir off the table. I'm not mad at that. What's up, John? Good to see you, John. I heard you coming to town soon and we need to go out to lunch, John. I'm getting with Dwayne. Dwayne said he already told me the day you were coming in and that we might do a lunch or something. So I love to see, if you guys ever come to Charlotte area, I'd love to meet some of VV Nation. Is next Friday? Okay. So I know it was coming up. I would love. Oh, CEG is in my list today, Linda. They did get a contract. I got a list of stocks that I want you guys to keep an eye on due to news. And that's one of the stocks. Constellation is one of the stocks in my list. Kingsley, good afternoon. Don't buy today. I'm talking about after the volatility settles in a couple of weeks. Yeah, I'm not telling anybody to buy just quite yet, but I want you to understand what's going on because the question has come up over and over and over. What should we be doing now that the Fed is cut? I gave you my 2 cents in the beginning that I think if the Fed cut 50 basis point right out of the gate, there's more going on in the economy that we don't know about. It's going to come to light at some point in time that he cut that quickly. And people are saying that he's going to do 2 more 50 basis cuts. And if that happens, hold on tight because then he's really yelling and screaming, well, the economy is more jacked up than he said. In his Q&A time, though, he said that the market was good. Thank you, Joy, for you. By the way, we're working on getting, I need more information on HANF. I talked to my data department. They could not find it. The only HANF that they could find was a weed stock. All right, so I'm putting that out there. Now, is that in the U.S. or Canada? And by the way, because we just got the Super Chat, type W's in the room. Type W's in the room as a win. All right. Good options to buy. I can find from a search perspective what stocks are going up. But if I'm going to buy options right now, I would wait a little bit, Ken, until the market really works its way out. I know that everything on the homepage looks like it's really good to go. I would just wait a little bit. All right, it's HAFN. So, hold on. I was trying to find it. HAFN. I got it. What was I putting in yesterday? I got it. Let's go peep it. All right. Was I not putting the right stock in yesterday? I was wondering, was it, I wasn't putting the right stock in it. Anyway, here it is on a, looks like it's on a 1-year graph. May, no, it's not May, but man, big down day today. Ooh, let's go put this on a 3-month graph. Why can't I put this on a 3-month graph? This is, all right, hold on. There we go. Here's my 3-month graph. I'm not feeling that. Look from this level right here, back here, the stock has trended lower on the last 3 months. I like this bounce off support. Hammer formation right here on that day, great way. That was a reversal pattern. Stock's price went up to that level of resistance and then pulled back. But that was a great power play from a hammer down here, moving on up, the 3, the 8, and the 20, all across, The 3 and the 8 are still in play. Even with the down day today, the 3 hasn't quite crossed below the 8. But I got an open candle. It's a red candle because it's still lower than the prior day because it gapped down. It's a rebound day because the candle is open. Watch tonight's video, 6 p.m. videos, all about candlesticks and understanding the difference between open candles, closed candles, and different candlestick patterns. That's going to be tonight's 6 p.m. video. Make sure you check it out. Make sure you check it out. All right. So with that being said, it gapped down, but it rebounded today. If you're in it, MACD is still positive. If you're in it, leave it alone. I like the rebound, but I'm going to keep a tight rein on it. I'm going to keep a tight rein on it because until the 3 goes back above the 8, I'm not feeling super comfortable about it. Does that make sense, Joy? Does that make sense? That concerns me. I'm looking still, it's below the 3 and the 8, but the 3 and the 8 haven't crossed yet. So that's what I'm looking for. If you're in it, I'm going to give you a hard stop. Let's go set an alert. I'm going to give you a hard stop on this. Put this back. And where's my hard stop? I'm going to give you a hard stop. Create an alert. Here's my hard stop. At 7 1/4. 7 1/4. Going to create an alert for you. That's my alert for you to get out of the stock. All right, that's my alert for you to get out of the stock because that's a rebound day. I'd like to see it fade the gap. If it doesn't, that's my hard stop for you right there, 7 1/4. That doesn't give you a whole bunch of loss from this point. All right? So putting that in perspective. Yes, I went straight to that stock because we got a super chat. So thank you for that. He was supposed to cut last meeting by 25 basis points, so he doubled to make up for it on the 18th. And he said he wants to cut 1 3/4 by 2026. That means a lot more cuts going into next year, right? 1.75 would be 50, 50, 50, 25, right? That's 4 more cuts. And if he does 2 more cuts this year, that only leaves 2 more cuts for next year. Wait a minute. You said 2026. So that would be a quarter. That's 4. 7 cuts by 2026. If he does quarter basis points, that'd be 7 cuts by 2026. We'll see. I just think that if he doubled up to make up for it, does he think he was late to the game? Does that make sense? Does he think he was late to the game? And if he was late to the game for what? Because the economy is doing worse than he's letting on? Okay, I'll put that out there. All right. From the mobile app perspective, let's go see what the guidance is. Let's read the guidance. This was from last night coming into today. Easing recession fears set Wall Street higher. All right. Interest rate cut euphoria inspired buying today. That was yesterday. And the U.S. markets closed sharply higher with 3 green lights and an up situation. Coming in today, prudent investors may buy stocks long. If what? If the market is rising. Is the market rising today? Is the market rising today? It is not. Aggressive traders and investors should play the market with a bias to the upside. Is the market moving up today? No. Follow the guidance, especially if you're just on the mobile app. The guidance is going to prove to be an invaluable tool to you every single day. Glenn, or inflation is falling quicker. Inflation is still high. Inflation is falling, but prices are not yet, Bill. And the only way that that's going to be overcome is by rising wages. Prices ain't going down no time. The rate of inflation, the rate of the rise in the prices have cooled. But inflation is still in play. And the only way we get out of that is with higher wages. San Fran, hold off on your stocks, all right? Hold off on your stocks. That would be deflation. Would that be deflation if inflation just is still high? What PLW last 2 days? Happy. There you go, Fitz. We're going to keep our eyes on that. All I'm telling you is you be careful. The color guard is telling you the same thing. We got more yellow lights than green, but we do have green lights. The buy to sell ratio is at 1.55. That means for every sell stock, we've got 1.5 buy stocks. All right, the MTI, the underlying trend in the market, is up. Primary wave is up. The confirmed call is up. Everything looks good. But right now, you need to take it day by day, and this is why. But doesn't higher wages create higher inflation? Yep. So is the housing market. The housing market, where a lot of people felt that we needed to cut interest rates because of the mortgage rates. Telling you housing is not going to get any better. It isn't. Why? Because the inventory is not getting any better. People now, we got, I asked this question in the Jockey Club. With the 50 basis points, how much is that going to affect mortgage rates? Not by a lot, but people are going to look at it as a discount in mortgages. They're going to go run to the housing market and say, this is the time. Let's go, 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 go. Everybody's going to bid on houses, and they're going to try to outbid everybody because the inventory is not there. And what is that going to do? Is going to cause housing prices to go up, which is going to cause inflation to go up. A lot of people think that I'm negative about the market. Man, all I'm talking about is what I see. That's all I can do. I don't want nobody to get caught out there and be like, nobody told me any of this stuff. That's all. So we'll keep on rocking and rolling. So from a day trading perspective, I can clearly see that 61.3% of the stocks in the database are going down, while 27.3% of the stocks are going up. Now, with that being said, for those of you who are aggressive, those of you looking at all this information and say, yeah, I want to know what's going up right now. Well, I want to rock right now. I'm GT, and I came to get down. Now, I'm not internationally known, but I am known to rock the microphone. See, I get stupid. I get outrageous. I'm trying to find stocks that's going to make you a lot of money. So am I a permanent bear? No. Eugene, I'm a perma bull. I'm all about the bull market. I am all about the bull market. But because of the VectorVest system, I'm designed to help you guys to make money no matter what the market's doing. All right? That's the way I look at it. No matter what the market's doing, I'm going to help you guys make money. I'm like everybody else. I'm a bull. I'm all about the bull. Well, you know what I mean. I'm not full of bull, but I'm all about the bull. I'm a perma bull, but I'm also a realist. And sometimes maybe the realism makes me look like I'm a bear, but I'm not a bear. Michael says, but if rates come down more, it may make people wanting to move. You know, I just saw a news article that stated that renting is going to go up because housing is going to go up. Prices on houses, it's interesting. All right, so from the mobile perspective, looking at the overview, get you prepared for the day. Let's go look at my watch lists. Okay, so I always tell you that one of the biggest things you need to do in the mobile app is build watch lists, build several watch lists. What's your thought on the news with Nike? I think it was a good move. I think it was needed. I think when a stock that's a good stock gets hit and goes down and down and down, sometimes it takes a move at the top. They just got a new CEO. I remember when, Nike was the safest stock in the database for years in the VectorVest software. But over time, that changed. And I think that over time, they decided they needed to make a change at the top, and they did. I think that this is a good move for Nike. You know what else I think this was going to be a good move for at some point in time? Intel. Intel needs to do this too, I think. Intel is a stock that's been around from a technology standpoint for a lot longer than a lot of other these stocks. They're so far behind the 8 ball. So I think there will be a slight increase in inflation after the rate change. I agree with that. I agree. I got 300% up in 3 months. Wow, what are you talking about, Neil? That's the hell of a lot of money. That's good. Intel is a dog. I agree, Bill. All right. So one of the watch lists that I've created specifically for the mobile app is something called Mobile Big News Stocks. So every Friday, I look at what stocks are moving in the market by way of news so I can put them into a watch list and decide what I want to do. Saudi Arabia wants to buy NVIDIA chips. That's why it's in the list. There's the Constellation nuclear deal. Nice move up on the 15.94%. Microsoft was with another stock. I forget with who. but Microsoft made my list today. Palantir made my list today for two reasons: inclusion in S&P 500, and they got another contract. They got like almost $100 million contract with one of the armed forces. So Palantir is on my list today for two reasons. There's Centessa Pharmaceutical. That stock is going after narcolepsy. All right, that's why it made my list. Apple made my list because the iPhone 16 is going on sale. All right, that's why it made my list, and Nike because of the new CEO. So I tried to look at stocks that made the news, that made it worth my time to have on a watch list. So throughout the day, based on the news, Lunar needs to be on this watch list. You're right. Add stocks. I'm going to add Lunar. Oh, yeah. Lunar got a NASA contract, LUNR. Got a NASA contract. That stock has been rocking. There it is, but it's down today. But Lunar is on my list. Should be. Yep, now it is lifestyle. Work remote for the last 30 days of my work career. Glenn, I would like to watching on a laptop. I'm not able to. Why? What kind of laptop do you have? So you notice at the top, right above me, whether you have an Apple device or a non-Apple device, you can always go to either one of these stores and get the app. I think you can get it on your laptop. Can somebody back me up on that? Jazz, Lunar is kind of top heavy right now. It's moved up, but we're going to take a look at that in a second. I think you should be able to get the app. Koo, do you know? Can you get the app on a laptop? I think you can. I don't know if I have anybody in here from product support. If so, I think you can. Aksaya said yes. All right. Yep, there you go. So I was almost sure that you could, but Akshaya said yes, uses a laptop. Yes, I get you on my Dell laptop, says Diana. There you go. There's your answer. Now, if you're having a problem getting it on your laptop, give us a call. All right, Joy? Yes, app is on my iPad. So when I do this, I'm only using an iPad. I'm not looking at the desktop at all. If this is all about the mobile app coaching, I want to use the mobile app. All right, and that's what I'm looking for. Big fan of Intel, so hope they turn it around. San Fran, Intel. I just want to look at Intel. INTC. What? Turn what around? This ain't George Benson. Turn your stock around. This ain't George Benson right here. All right, that's all I got to say. That's all I got. And I'm not beating up the stock. I'm just looking at the stock. San Fran. Ain't nothing I like about this stock. Now, I do see that it's got a level gap to fill, but look at that. It's in the channel. It's been a channel for a minute. Since August or so, it's been in the channel. I'm not sure I feel this stock for you. I'm not feeling real warm and fuzzy. I'm not feeling real warm and fuzzy about Intel doing anything anytime soon. Let's go back. Let's go look at this. Look at the fundamentals on the stock. RV below 1, RS below 1, RT below, look at that, San Fran. Yeah, I do like that it's undervalued. I do like that it's undervalued, but look at the indicators. The indicators are telling me, Intel will beat NVIDIA. What? I got to give you this look. When is that ever going to happen, Tilu? Intel will beat NVIDIA? Hold on. Let's go look at the stock of NVIDIA. You really think that? Ooh-wee. You really think that? Wow. Wow. I don't know what, you may know something that I don't know. San Fran, come on, Glenn. Intel is near my home, so I hear you, San Fran. I hear you. I'm looking at that stock, and then I'm looking at Intel. I'm lost for words. All right. Intel is doing fab and competing with TSM. Ain't much. TSM is the leader in fab. TSM, ASML, the leader in fab. I don't think anybody beats them anytime soon. NVIDIA will need Intel. NVIDIA has got TSM. NVIDIA has got themselves. Now, Intel is going through some major expansions. So, listen, I'm looking at the graphs. I'm not feeling that love right there, but I'm not willing to say that I'm almost willing to say that it ain't going to be done, but I look at the earnings. Or if earnings is the engine, this is not trading with the heart. I'm trading the chart. If I'm looking at the earning, knowing that earnings is the engine that drives the stock's price higher, compared to Intel, NVIDIA is making the money, Intel is not. All right, so there you go. 2026, Intel will be the leader. Okay, that's all I got to say about that. All right, so let's go take a look at the other stocks. Let's take a look at the other stocks. There's the Constellation stock. They're opening up the 3 Mile Island and going to, it's CEG with Microsoft being able to power that nuclear power station for the next 20 years. That is it. NVIDIA is hype. I respect Jensen, but Intel is something NVIDIA doesn't. I listen, I will tell you this. I will keep my eye on Intel. I don't agree with y'all. I don't agree with y'all, but I'm willing to definitely keep my eyes on the stock. They need to do a Nike and S-Bucks move. And that's why Intel came to my mind when talking about Nike. I think Intel needs to do something at the top to make them better. I did say that. Crowd looks like it's at a double bottom. I saw a news article on Crowd that it's going to have a big upside potential. I didn't do much research on the story. The reactor being reactivated is not a problematic one. But, Bill, being able to power it, and I think that if you put these two together, Constellation and Microsoft, and they can set the groundwork on the way of being able to power, because you need to do that, this could be good going forward. Could be a good collaboration. Constellation, love the earnings per share. Lunar, all I want to tell you is to be careful with Lunar. It's got a parabolic move over the last 3 days. Just be careful. Look at today's candle. A lot of pullback, a little bit of a spinning top. MACD still looks good. All I'm telling you is be careful with it. Don't be greedy with Lunar. Take some profits off the table. Microsoft, this is the collaboration with Constellation. I do like to move off this bottom, this level of support. The 3, 8, and 20 are all in a row. I'd like to see it break through that level of resistance. The MACD is still in play. A little bit of a down day today, but not much. A little bit of indecision. I'm keeping my eye on Microsoft. Palantir, I'm not ready. So somebody said they took the Palantir off. I'm not ready yet. And I can understand why, because it did close below the 8. No, it didn't. Here, it didn't close below. And today, so far, it's not closing below the 3 either. If I'm going to be a little super aggressive on it, I'm looking for a day when the candle closes below the 3. It hasn't yet. I am still in my Palantir. Nice little rebound today because it's a red candle, but it's an open candle. Again, tonight I am going to be talking about the difference between open and closed candle. I'm going to talk about candles. I'm going to talk about candlestick formations. Don't miss it. 6 p.m. video. Thank you, Linda, for verifying that. Christopher, you may need to refresh your YouTube. All right, there you go. Thank you, Linda. You may need to refresh your YouTube. Palantir is long-term stock. I hear that, T, and I'm with you on that. But if I'm a little super aggressive and I want to just take profits, the day that I see the candle break below that 3 exponential moving average, which is the teal line, that's when I might want to take half off the table. Glenn or anyone knows the answer. What's happening? What's a spinning top supposed to tell me? Spinning top shows you that there's indecision. I look at the wicks on the bottom. Spinning top, wick, body in the middle. It's just an indecision day. It's a day that I keep my eye on the stock. It's not going up, it's not going down, but anything can happen after that. All right? That's what a spinning top is supposed to tell you. It's like just a chill. Donna says I'm cutting in and out as well. All right, anybody who I'm cutting in and out on, it says, Glenn, you're lagging. You guys, all right, so let me ask this question real quick. How many of you are hearing me fine? Type of 1. How many of you are having problems hearing me? Type of 2. Let me take a look at the chat. All right, how many of you are hearing me fine? Type of 1. How many of you are having problems hearing me? Type of 2. All right. Slightly video stalled slightly earlier. More people are hearing me fine. If that's the case, if I got a lot more 1s, the people who are having a problem hearing me may need to refresh your YouTube. Where can I show them at? I can't show them at. I'm not on it. All right. If you are, you may need to refresh your YouTube. All right. Thank you. So a couple of you said you had issues until you refresh. Refresh your YouTube. You should be fine. All right. Christopher said, I logged back in and all is good. He stalled several minutes ago. All right. Refresh worked for me. Maybe refresh is what we need to do. I don't know what's going on. All right. Good. All right. So Palantir made the list today again. Inclusion in the S&P 500. I like the play. I still like the play, but if I'm going to get into it, let's wait 12 cents higher than the high. What's the high here? 37.35, 45. I would be looking at a buy price of 37.47. This is the drug company going after narcolepsy. I like the move coming from this level of support down here, nicely moving up to 3.8, done a good job. If you're in it, leave it alone. Even though it pulled back for 3 days, notice the 3 and the 8 never went below each other. All right, number 1. Number 2, if I'm not in it now, I'm looking to go above that level of resistance. As a matter of fact, let's go put in an alert on that. Create an alert. Right about there, 1728. That's going to be my alert for CNTA if you're not already in it. All right, next stock, Apple. Apple stuff is going on sale. That's the level that I'm really looking at to get in right now, above that level of resistance. I'd like to bounce off support. Let's go create an alert. Got to be on a 1-year graph. That's 2.19% from where we are right now. I'll take that. I'm going to set an alert. All right, so Apple's got an alert. Nike, good move for them. And I'm with you. I think Intel needs to pretty much do the same thing. All right, what I don't like about today's candle is the close. Ooh, maybe that's Apple. There's Nike. Closed candle. Closed candle for 2 days. Closed candle for 2 days. I'm still hanging on Palantir. What happened to Alarum? I don't know. I don't know what in particular happened to Alarum. I got to do a little bit of research on that. I don't know for sure. There it is. Linda said it was crap earnings. Is that the technical word, Linda? I like to use the word poop. All right, so pretty much it's the same thing, right? Except for Linda just says crap, and I say poop. All right, and Janice and Linda thinking the same thing. Both said crap. I, on the other hand, I think the technical term is poop. All right, so nonetheless. All right, the PG version. Thank you, Linda. All right, now Nike, I don't like the closed candles because that means the price started at the top of the candle and came down. We gapped up on the CEO news. Stock started at the top of the candle and came down. MACD just went positive, though. Nicely up 6.38%. The 3, the 8, and the 20 are all in play. Be careful with Nike. I think short term, I think people like it. All right. Linda says Janice and I are twinning. Oh, boy. I'm not getting involved in that. My mama told me a long time ago, you don't argue with no woman. I'm just saying, my mama told me that a long time ago. Long time. I'm not stupid. My mama didn't raise no dummy, believe you me. All right, so with that being said, I like the short-term news on Nike. This is what I got to keep my eyes on. Fundamentals. Relative value, below 1. Relative safety, below 1. Relative timing is above 1. But I like the idea with changing the CEO. I think it's going to take a little time for that to kick in, for them to actually stop spinning wheels and start moving back up. That's what I'm looking for. All right, I like the move. It is overvalued. The value is at 65.36. The stock is trading at 86.30. What's the earnings growth on it? Earnings growth is only 2%. Interesting, right? Earnings is the engine that drives the stock's price higher. Sales growth, aha! So they're not selling as much. Sales growth is the fuel for the engine, which is the earnings growth. Now, what I'm talking about is got no speculation on my part. All I'm looking at is the VectorVest mobile app. I'm watching earnings fall. I like the move on the CEO. I just think it's going to take a little time for it to gain traction. Does that make sense to everybody? Do you think the Olympics helped Nike? I don't know. Maybe. I mean, Nike sponsors. Now, I'm wondering if they spent so much money on sponsoring so much stuff that it's taking out of the profitability of the company. Think about that. Nike, a good pick with Caitlin Clark in their lineup. Just think about it. Nike sponsors so many big names. They got to pay them a lot of money. All right? They pay these folks a lot of money. But is the money that they're paying out relating into sales? And right now, the sales growth is at negative 1%. Do they stop? Do they get to a point where they stop sponsoring so many people? Well, if they don't, Adidas will. You know, all the other companies will go after these athletes big way. But will they all suffer the same issue that Nike is suffering in the sales department? All I'm putting out is food for thought. All I'm putting out is food for thought. And where am I getting this food for thought? Looking at the analytics in the software. I hear Costco sells Adidas now. Man, my Adidas. The only pair of Adidas I ever owned were the shell top, ever. So, all right, what did Lou say? Mama didn't raise no dummy. The dummy grow by himself. Dang, Lou. And Linda, what you snickering for? That messed up. Why are you snickering at what he said? Man, I'm finna cry a little bit. Psh, I ain't crying. Marines don't cry. Oorah. All right. So just very interesting that all of the money that they put out, Linda, you could have helped it. You could have just kept it to yourself. You could have helped it. I'm just saying, you could have. This is observation by way of the analysis that maybe this could be the problem why Nike is having issues. They invest too money in web sales. I think that they're putting a lot of money behind a lot of people that they're sponsoring. Just interesting. What did Lou say? Oh, Lord. What did I got to find out what Lou said. Lou. Oh, okay. That's, yeah. Thank you, Neil. That's right, Glenn. Don't go soft on me. You know I'm not doing that, T. You know I love you to death. All right. With that being said, one more time, 70% off select courses in our education department. That sale is extended out. Not yet. That sale is extended out to September 30th, the end of the month. All right. Go to www.vectorvest.com/sales. Up to 7. We got so many courses designed to help all kinds of people. Okay, cool. To help so many different types of people, whether you're a trader, swing trader, long-term investor, wanting to learn how to invest, which is the Successful Investors course. Folks, up to 70% off. End of summer. You guys wanted it. We put it back out there for you. All right. Hold off on the stocks. I'm almost done. Hold off on the stocks. I'm almost done. All right. What else is in this list? That was all of them. That was all of the stocks. These were my big news mobile stocks. I want you guys, from a mobile perspective, to scour the markets, to scour the news to see what stocks are moving up on news. Put it into a watch list. And this one, mine is just called Mobile Big News Stocks. Do it every day. So when you're out and about, let's go see how the news is following in throughout the day. Now, for those people who are looking for stocks, you remember you always look at your watch list. The beautiful thing about the mobile watch list is that these are sorted by RT. I can quickly hone in on the watch list that have RTs above 1, like bank stocks. Interesting. Let's go click on it. Now I can sort this list. Since RT is above 1, let's sort this list by percentage gain loss. Which stocks are moving up the most? So interesting. The RT is above 1 as a whole, but on a day like today, I wouldn't touch these. All right, overall, as you can see, the RT is at 1.34, but I'm looking at the stocks today. They ain't moving up. Let's go see what else is moving. Bullish ETFs, high volume. Go up to where it says VST. Let's sort by percentage gain loss. Gold. Gold, look at this. Gold is kicking it. What did Linda say aerospace lately? Let's go back to aerospace. I didn't click on it, did I? Let's go to, I noticed that the RT was at 1.06. Let's go click. Let's go sort this by RT. Let's go see what's moving today. ERJ, Embraer. Wow. This is why we look at watch lists. You want to know what stocks are moving down? Look at your watch lists. Look at your watch lists. By the way, look at your watch lists. All right. Undervalued stock. Fundamentally, RV is above 1, RS is below 1. It's in an uptrend, and CI is at 1.73. Linda says, I told you, ERJ. Well, it wasn't that you just told me. I let the software do it. You brought it up to my attention now. Bottom left, top right, look at that earnings per share. Let's go see if we get an opportunity to get into this. I like this. I like this stock, and I cannot lie. Create an alert. Put it right there. That's 5 cents, 5% higher, though. I don't know if I want that. I'm going to create it anyway. All right, let's go see what else is moving. LMT, Lockheed, leveling out. Leveling out. I told you a month ago when BA crap. So what was my side pick from Boeing? Anybody remember what my pick was outside of Boeing to keep your eyes on? Linda, what was my stock that I wanted you to keep your eyes on? Anybody remember? Airbus. That was it. That was my stock pick. There it is, Airbus. That was my pick. Airbus doesn't look nearly as good as ERG. It doesn't look nearly as good as ERJ. Glenn might have jacked it up. ERJ was the better play. ERJ was the better play. Thank you, Linda. I thought Airbus was going to be the play, but it wasn't nearly as much as ERJ, Embraer. Look at that. And I can own it. I can definitely own it. Linda, I own Rolls-Royce right now in a different portfolio. Rolls-Royce is a stock that I own. Look at that equity curve. This is the power of your watch list, folks. So for any of you who saw the alert and wants to know what to buy now, this is why building your watch lists is so important. Look at that. Now, I don't like the drop-off in earnings, but look at that stock. Look at that stock. Good, googly muggly. Look at the power of MACD in there. Good, googly muggly. Ooh, it makes you want to shout. Jump, put my hands up and shout. Turn around up and shout. Look at Linda up and shout. Hey, hey. All right. Y'all ain't never get as pumped up as I am. So I'll do it again. Hey, hey. Fine. Fine. It's okay. It's okay. All right. AI stocks. I'm looking for them to move too. With the rate cut, I'm looking to see how many of the stocks that have been beaten up so much are going to start to move. CrowdStrike, 6.36. Thank you, Freddie. Sigh. Thank you, Freddie. Thank you, Linda. Y'all took too long, though. I'm on board with Rolls-Royce. I am as well. I don't like the earnings per share either, but they reinstituted the dividend in December. With forest fires increasing, world needs more de Havilland aircraft. What is that? Is that the aircraft that got the water in it? You know, we should, if that's the case, we need lots of those planes, especially to be stored in California. I mean, I know they dump a lot of water. I don't know why we can't just have 10 of those planes just flying over California. I don't know. I don't know the logistics behind it. But I'm thinking we got the technology, we got the people. Why don't we just build 10 of them and just keep them filled with water at all times? especially in fire season. That's a lot of water, though, too, isn't it? It is. I don't know the logistics behind it, but I think in fire season, if you got 10 of them, that would help with the fires tremendously. But where are we going to get all the water to put all that water? But it ain't all water. It's chemical stuff, isn't it? Isn't it chemical stuff? Uranium moving on. CEG, Microsoft. Their Constellation Microsoft deal for 3 Mile Island in Pennsylvania. Big move for at least Constellations. All right. Rocket Lab. Look at that. I don't like the falling MACD, but I like the idea of when I build a watch list to be able to look at RT and then hone in to see what's going on. Is SMCI a buy now? No. I looked at that in the Jockey Club this morning. SMCI, no. I got nothing that tells me it's ready, except for it bounced off support down here. But yeah, no, there's nothing that tells me I'm ready to buy it yet. Nothing. Italy uses seawater with a we got a lot of seawater. We got plenty seawater. So if that's the case, throw all the seawater you want in there. We ain't got to worry about that. Throw the seawater in there. If that's the case, that makes it even easier. That's all I got to say about that. That's all I got to say about that. There's a lot of seawater. All right, SMCI buy? No. All right. Let's do one last thing. What time is it? We talked a lot about today. Let's go. Do I know what I'm doing? I don't know. I should know. Oh, plus. That's what I'm looking for. Give me your stocks. Let's do that. How many? Cool. How many likes did we get today? 51 likes. I'm still going to give you 10 stocks. I can't believe. Am I not giving you the information that you want to hear? I don't know. I got no likes. It's all right. But I did get a super chat. STRL. SOLV. SOLV. Powell. POWL. GGAL. GGAL. NVO. I like Novo Nordisk, but I was looking at it, a graph of it today. I didn't like it. HRTG. SMR. Up 51% in 2 weeks. Wow. SMR, TPC. TPC Sawgrass. And USAP. Okay. We only got 51 likes. I still gave you 10 stocks. Let's go check them out. Create a watch list. What's today's date? 9/20/24. Customer picks. All right, there's 125 in the room, so where's the likes? It's all right, San Fran. All right, again, it's all right. I still gave you 10 stocks. All right, how many of these are over VST over 1? 8 out of 10. ALLB, ALAB, VST right at 1. SMR, there's another nuclear play. Up today, 8.32%, but look at the VST at the bottom of the list. Let's go peep these stocks out. Wow, GGAL, I like it. Down 1.8% today. Look at the rising earnings. Undervalued, relative value, relative safety, both above 1. Sales growth, negative 9%. Put this on 3-month graph. Man, I like the stock. What I don't like, when I'm looking at the stock going up, what don't I like? Look at the graph. Tell me what I don't like. Oh, seawater kills burnt trees? Seawater salt kills vegetation. I did not know that. San Fran. I already put the stocks in there. Why people having a hard time to hit the like button? I'm not worried about that. I didn't know the seawater kills. Well, if that's the case, then I don't want to use seawater. Why people? I know. It's okay. Listen, I can't twist nobody's arm. And I'm not going to ever try to twist nobody's arm. I want people to like because they want to like, not because I'm begging people to like. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. What stock did you just give me? SBFM. Sounds like a cuss word. SBFM. The second pen. I spent $30 for this pen. a wood-made pen up in Burnsville. And the build quality is kind of crappy. I spent $30 for this. $30. All right. The GGAL I do like, but I don't like the falling MACD. When I am on my phone, there's not an option. So to like maybe that for some. Oh, is it that way? I didn't know that. Powell. Ooh, I like that stock, and I cannot lie. You know something? I'm gonna put in an order for that one. I am. Create an alert. Right there. I want that. All right. What else is in the list? Sterling. I'm like, ooh, little selling pressure coming in at the top of that candle. I like the rising MACD. A lot of selling pressure. I'd wait on that if I'm not already in it. If I am in it, be prepared to start thinking about taking profits. Putting that out there. HRTG, I'm not feeling that. TPC right there. Let's go back. I'm going to put an alert in for that. Oops. Well, put an alert. Put an alert. Put alert. There we go. 2681. Create. All right. What else is in the list? USAP. USAP Rocky. Ha! If you know, you know. All right. If you know, you know. You know what I don't like about it on a 3-month graph? I don't like the pullback from the. Ooh, wait a minute. That looks a little different. Oh, there we go. I don't like the pullback from that level of resistance. It's got 1, 2, 3 levels of resistance to still get through. I like to bounce off support down here. The 3, the 8, and the 20 are all in play. A lot of buying pressure, but now it's serving this. It's above it, serving as a level of support. I need to see if it retests. I'm not ready to buy that yet. Novar Nordisk. I don't like it right now. I do have a solid level of support where the wick stopped today. I like it's got 1, 2, 3, 4 levels of resistance to get through. It's got a lot of work. I do like this company, but I don't like it right now. Take your chart, take your chat down, click the like button, and then go back for your chat on your mobile. Oh, is that what it is? Jerry, look at that. Look at that. Glenn, what is the best stock of the day? I just put alerts on a couple of them. I like those charts. All right. Oh, dang it. Now I lost the watch list. Son of a gun, Akshaya. I'm so mad at you. Not really. Let's go see if I can find my watch list. There's got to be an easier way for me to do this. I got to talk to my department. 9, 20. Here we go. I got to talk to my development department. There's got to be an easy way for me to find these. All right. We were almost done. There's Solventum. It's got to get back above that level. I like the move. It went up for a lot of days in a row. If I'm in it, I wouldn't mind taking half off the table if I've got a lot of this profit. I'd take half off the table. I wouldn't take it all off. ALLB on the rise. Right here at a level of resistance. Look at that. What's the high there? 50.04. What's the trading at? 49.73. I like the rise. Ooh, I'm going to be a little aggressive on this. Let's go set an alert. Create an alert. Right about there. Create. Was that the last stock? No, SMR. Nice move. A lot of give back, though. Nice move on the candle today, but a lot of give back. See the big wick at the top of the candle? That concerns me. Look at that. It broke through that level of resistance. It may be now, it didn't cross and stay there. That's a telling sign in regards to SMR. I'd wait. I'd wait to really see if we can break above that, break and stay above that level of resistance before I take it. But I got a lot of selling pressure. Got a lot of profit taking going on right there. That was the last stock. And again, for you, San Fran, SBFM. SBFM. Another bio. Why? Now I'm mad at you, San Fran. Why? Why are you making me look at this? Now I'm mad at you. It's got good upside potential with RV above 1. Now I'm mad at you. I got no volume. I got nothing going on. I got nothing. I don't know if it's news or what, but I got no move. Let me zoom in some more. Holy, I got nothing, San Fran. Oh, I can't believe San Fran. It's the first time you made me look at a stock that interesting rising MACD. I don't know. Ain't nothing that I can see that I like about this. They have some cancer drugs. You see the wicks forming? Let me zoom in some more. Put this on a 1 week. Wow, it looks different on 1 week, doesn't it? Yeah, I got a lot of levels of support resistance. This is 1 week, so I get a little bit more data. It's still trending lower from that high. The stock's got to show me something. The stock's got to show me something. I'll look at ERJ, and then I got to go because I'm sitting right at 1. Look at ERJ. Linda talked about ERJ. I talked about Airbus. ERJ looks like the better play for sure. 3-month graph. Oh, went back to it. Let's go 3-month graph. I like to see if they're going to look at a little bit of a hammer forming today. See that? Coming off of this swing down. The 3 and the 8 about to cross. ERJ may not be a bad play. Let's go set an alert on that. Let's go set. I already got an alert set. Let's go look at the portfolios we got for you. Model portfolios. Where's my portfolios? My portfolios. Let's go look at mobile app coaching. You got a portfolio. It's up 6%. You're only in Raytheon with a rate of return on investment 17. Good pick. 17. That's the only stock you have in your portfolio. It's the only stock you have in the portfolio. I was going to see if any of these alert hits. I was going to try to put them in and add more stocks to your portfolio. How about ChargePoint? CHPT. Why are y'all so slick trying to give me more stocks to look at? I don't think you can even short SBFM. ChargePoint. I'm not a fan of it. Put it on. Look at that. Look at this trend from that level right there. Just down, 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 down. I'm not a fan of it. It's got to show me something before I used to. Before I even think about it. It's not showing me nothing. All right, now I got to go. I even looked at more than 10 stocks for you today. How many likes did we get today? 81. I still looked at, I came late. What was STRL? We didn't talk about STRL today. Or did I? Was that in, let's go to watch list. I might have. Was that in my big news? Was STRL in there? No, it was not. It was not. So we didn't talk about it today. STRL was. No. STRL was not discussed today. It was not discussed today. All right. But I got to go. I'm right at that 1 o'clock. Real quick, thank you, Koo. Before we go, one last time to talk about up to 70% off our education courses. 70%. You guys wanted it. So we extended it out to the end of September, 9/30, September 30th, 2024, up to 70% off of some of our courses. Go to www.vectorvest.com/sale. Go check it out. All right. Also, for those of you who may be sitting on the fence, it's 100% money back guarantee. If you don't like the course after you've paid for it, we'll give you your money back. For anybody who's sitting on the fence, how can you refuse to at least try it? Up to 70% off with 100% money back guarantee. Go check it out. Nobody is going to invest like you do. It's your money. All right? All right, now I got to go. Also, earnings and sales are high on SB. Was it really? Oh, man. SBFM. Undervalued. So cheap. How much is it trading at? $3.30. I got no movement today. Look at that. Look at the. I got no movement. Where's the volume? Hold on. Volume 484,000. Average volume, it's over 100,000. I gotta like that. Earnings growth 25%. Sales growth 67. Whew. But this is what bothers me. Look at the non-movement. Something tells me that this is news driven. Let's go do this. View the stock news. What's in here? I'm doing this all from the mobile app. Look at that. No movement today. That scares me. News. 16 days ago, announces publication of significant coronavirus research results in the Journal of Medicinal Chemistry. That's 21 days ago. Is Sunshine Biopharma the best rated penny stock to buy according to... Holy crap. Ooh. We received a list of 10 best penny rated stocks. Interesting. Now you're gonna have me looking at this. I'm so mad at you, San Fran, but I'm gonna have to go check this out. All right. Now you're gonna make me go to SBFM. I'm gonna have to check it out. San Fran, if this works out, you're amazing. If this doesn't work out, I'm gonna be so mad at you, San Fran. All right. Right at 1 o'clock. I got to go. Thank you guys for being here today. Hopefully you learned some stuff, cool stuff about using the mobile app, how it can affect you and help you make better decisions. All right. With that being said, have a great weekend. Adios, arrivederci, ciao, au revoir, sayonara, aloha to all my peeps in Hawaii. Praying for peeps all over the world. Remember, we need to look out for each other and lift each other up. That's going to make for a better society. Odabu, bom dia. Salam, shalom, namaste, yasu. Have a great weekend, folks.